नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य श्री अद्वैता
ये सब अरेंज करना है।
तू कर देना अरेंज।
क्या अरेंज करना है? वो उधर वहाँ पे वैसे बैठी है।
अरेंज करना अभी चालू हो गया।
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav Radhe.
Jaya Madhava Radhe.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra Mai, Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Subhadramai, Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya
Kindly mute everybody.
Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva.
Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya
Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya
Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
All of you stand up. Come on, let's not just sit in the cake. We will all have to jump, no? Let's stand and jump for Hari Bol. Huh? Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Okay, now I can still not see all of you.
Bol.
Your videos are off. Ribol. Thank you, lady dear. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you.
Mataji, that is a surprise, Mataji.
I know. I can't
I
wait.
cannot show you, Mataji.
See,
That's
I
fine.
can't wait, lady. I can't wait to see you all. Okay, but before that, we will ask our senior devotees to speak few words about Mahajan. Then we will start. Okay. So first, I request Bhalchandra Prabhuji. Are you ready? Can you speak the few words about 12 Mahajans, Prabhuji?
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya tunvayad itaratascharteshu abhijñā swarat tene brahmaradayadikavaye muhyanti yatsurayah tejo vari mrida mitha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirastakuhakam satyam param dhimahi. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. सर्वेभ्यः नमो नमः. अद्य बहु उत्तम दिवसः. केसीशिक्षायां रोल प्ले क्लब एतस्य रोल प्ले कक्षा नूतन एवं आविष्कारः अद्भुतम् अस्ति. वेरी नाइस टू सी ऑल चिल्ड्रन रेडी फॉर रोल प्ले. अद्य विषयः अस्ति महाजना. Today's topic is Mahajanas. So very nice to see all children very nicely ready, planning to see and participate also with full enthusiasm. So what is Mahajana? What is the meaning of Mahajana? Mahajana. Jana. Mahaprasad. Mahaprasad asti. Prasad asti. Mahaprasad asti. So there is prasadam and there is Mahaprasadam. Similarly, there is Jana and there are Mahajana. Mahajana means very great people. Oh, very great people. Who are great people? Mahatma. We call Mahatma. Who are great people? Can anybody? Who? Ramachandra, tell Ramachandra. Who are great people?
Devotee. Who knows everything about Krishna?
Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritimashritah. Krishna is telling Mahatmanastu mam partha daivi prakritimashritah. One who has taken shelter of Krishna is Mahatma, is the greatest person who has taken shelter of Krishna. Otherwise, Duratma. Some echo is there. Otherwise, those who have not taken shelter of Krishna are Duratma. Oh, taken shelter. Taking shelter of Krishna means what? How to take shelter of Krishna? What is the meaning of taking shelter of Krishna? How do we know? We don't know. That's why we have to take shelter. How Mahatmas took shelter. That's why Bhagavatam is saying, Mahajana yena gatassa pantha. We should follow Mahajanas. How did they take shelter and became Mahatmas? How did they become Mahatma? We should also become Mahatmas, not Duratmas. Correct, na? We should also become Mahatma by taking shelter of Krishna, just like Mahatmas took shelter of Krishna, other Mahatmas, Mahajanas. So, if we take dust of the lotus feet of Vaishnavas, dust of the feet, if we take, that means what? We should become humble servants of Mahajanas. Yes, Ramachandra.
Acharya,
Ah,
we are Atma, but now we have to become Mahatma.
Shreyasi? Yes. So, to become Mahatma.
Acharya, sorry,
Ah.
I didn't prepare the role playing because I don't know today's this class of
No
12
problem.
Mahajans.
No problem, Shreyasi. No problem. Participation means also seeing and saying Hari Bol. That is also participation. So how to become Mahatma? By becoming servant, very good servant of Mahajanas. Great devotees. We should become servants of great devotees. Then that is the perfect position, becoming a servant. So Mahajanayena Gatassa Pantha. So Bhagavatam is having 12 Mahajanas. Everybody knows? Swayambhur Naradah Shambhu. Everybody tell. Swayambhur Naradah Shambhu. Everybody say. Kumara Kapilo Manuho. Kumara Kapilo Manuho.
Kumaro Kapilo.
Prahlado Janako Bhishmo. Prahlado Janako Bhishmo.
Janako Bhishmo.
Valirvaya Sakir Vayam. Valirvaya Sakir Vayam. Yamaraj is saying this. Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manoho Prahlado Janako Bhishma Balirvaya Sakir Vayam. 12 Mahajanas. Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manoho Prahlado Bhishma Prahlado Janako Bhishma Balirvaya Sakir Swayambhu Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manoho Prahlado Janako Bhishmo Valir Vayasaki Shukadev Maharaj. And Vayam means Yamaraj. 12 Mahajanas. So let us loudly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and try to understand how to become very good servants of Mahajanas. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Rasa Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Vinodini Mataji, and thank you, Prabhuji, for creating these clubs, and it's really wonderful. I just will, anyway, you explained who is a Mahajan, so I don't want to go about again. So I just heard one Prabhupada disciple explaining that the kids or anybody participating in dramas, putting some roles, he was saying that if he was seeing one person who was doing the role of Narsinghadev, even though he didn't become a devotee, but they chose him because he was, very tall and all those things. But after he played the role of Nrsingadev, then he immediately, even though he was not so good in his habits and all those things, but once he played the role and he practiced, so after that, immediately he took up chanting and all the devotional practices, and he was initiated. So he was saying that if they are practicing for a particular personality or in that role, that personality comes to that person and he gives special blessings. So all these devotees, the young devotees budding, who are becoming this great Mahajans today. So I'm so happy. So definitely they will all get the blessings of the Mahajans, and they can also lead many people in their future to become to the path of Mahajan. I'm so happy for that. I'm grateful that Vinodini Mataji has created such a wonderful atmosphere and platform. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much.
So
ma'am.
there, thank you.
We also have a few other of your Matajis here. Your teachers are here. I'm seeing Hema Gopi Mataji is here. And we have Tarini Mataji here. So just a few encouraging words for the kids, Mataji, before we start. We can hear from your teachers. Hema Gopi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I am in a poor internet zone, so if I open my camera, then my voice will break. Is it okay if I just
Please, Mataji, please go ahead.
Krishna
touch base?
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I am very grateful for this opportunity to be with you all and remember the 12 Mahajans. These are people who set path for us to follow. They are the ones who teach us how to be devotees. And their speciality is that they know exactly what Krishna wants. If we are going to do some action, sometimes we are confused. Oh, is it right to do or is it wrong? Is it correct or is it offensive? Sometimes we get confusion like that. But Mahajans are people who already know what is right and what is wrong, because they're so synchronized with Krishna. They're so what Krishna wants, they know already. They don't even have to wait that Krishna will come and tell them to do something. For example, Narada was there. So when Krishna had his childhood pastime in Vrindavan, he was killing many demons in Vrindavan, and Kamsa was sending many demons, and they were all getting killed. And at some point, Narada went and told Kamsa, you know who is killing all your demons whom you are sending to Vrindavan? It's Krishna. And do you know who is Krishna? Krishna is actually son of Vasudev. And Balaram is also actually son of Vasudev. And they are both living in Vrindavan as children of Nanda Maharaj. So you have to bring them here. Then Kamsa becomes very angry, and then Kamsa says, is it so? Actually Vasudev lied to me. That actually he had a son and he swapped places. Okay, I'm going to kill him. He'll immediately take the knife, sword, and he will go to kill Vasudev. And then Narada will say, no. You don't kill now. If you kill now, then Krishna and Balaram will escape. So first you get Krishna and Balaram to Vrindavan, and then you will first do what is needed to be done for Krishna Balaram. Then you can take care of Vasudev. Then Kamsa will say, yes. Very good idea. You are my friend, you are my well-wisher. And then he will actually send for Krishna Balaram. In the meantime, Narada will go and he will tell Krishna, in Vrindavan, you have stayed so long, but now is the time to see your Mathura pastimes and Dwaraka pastimes, where you will marry 16,108 queens, where you will kill Jarasandha and Mushtika and Chanura and Kamsa. All these many pastimes are going to come in the future. And for that purpose, you need to come now. So Krishna will agree, and within a day or two, Akrura will come to take Krishna from Vrindavan to Mathura. So Narada Muni actually knew that it was time for Krishna to move from Vrindavan to Mathura to perform pastimes there with Vasudeva and Devaki and kill Mushtika, Chanura and Kamsa and all those people. So because he knew the heart of the Lord, he went and he told Kamsa and he arranged for this pastimes to happen. So a Mahajan is one who knows the heart of the Lord so perfectly that he doesn't have to even wait for instructions. He knows exactly what is the best thing to do. And I'm so excited to see all the different Mahajans and take their association today. So thank you, and it's a wonderful service you're all doing. Thank you so much for that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear Mataji. Thank you so much. So it was very nice to hear from Hemagopti Mataji. Now we have two more Matajis, Samarpita Mataji and Tarini Mataji. So just few words. We won't take much of your time, children. Very sorry. We'll take blessings of our teachers, and then only we can do it as the best of ours. No, so first blessings. Okay, 2 minutes on. Tarini Mataji, thank you so much for coming. It meant a lot to all of us. Please speak a few words to motivate
Thank you
us.
so much. Hare Krishna. So it's wonderful to see the children so excited already. And it's nice for us also to see all these people coming to life. We read about them in books. Bharachandra Prabhu listed the 12 Mahajanas, and now we are going to see them alive. We are going to see them in person. So that's a very nice experience for us. When we were practicing for a drama, the Prabhu who was directing the drama, he was actually a disciple of Prabhupada. And he said he wanted a charmer for the drama to fan for Krishna. I said, I have only one and I'm using it for my deity. So how can I give it for the drama? So then he said that when we do a drama, then the person who is acting as Krishna is as good as Krishna himself. So you can use the charmer for that human being who is acting as Krishna and continue using it for your deities. So in this way, when we act the role, we are actually getting into that mood. Like that was a very nice story Mataji shared about the devotee who played the role of Narsingha. So by doing these role plays, we get into that mood, we get into that feeling, and that very naturally it nourishes our growth in Krishna consciousness. So this is a very wonderful endeavor. So I'm going to look forward to the show today. Hari Bol. All the best to all of you.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much. Samarpita Mataji. Can you please?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna dear children. So very wonderful to see all of you dressed up so beautifully, little Mahajanas. So we are very excited to see the role play. All the best. And Mahajanas are great devotees. We heard from our senior devotees. They covered almost the most important, characters of Mahajanas. Mahajanas are great personalities because they are like warriors. In all situations, they remain the same. So this is my point I would like to share. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We're looking forward to. Thank you, Mataji. Vinodni Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. We have one more Mataji, Radhanuga Mataji. Are you here, Mataji? Hari Bol. Is Radhanuga Mataji here? Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please speak Mataji. A few words for our children before we start.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I have just joined.
Okay. Today we are doing the role play of 12 Mahajans. All our little Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis are very much ready to put up the show. Before that, I was just requesting all the Acharyas present here to bless them. So, yes, Mataji. Okay, so I think Mataji is on mute, and we shall start. Okay, so before starting, coming to the show, who are all from Kaumara, can you please put your hands up? If we have any other acharyas today present here, kindly please raise your hands, as I am not aware of all of your name. So if I'm missing out anyone, please let me know. Okay, so can we start? Can Kaumara children all raise your hands? Ah, yes, we have Lahari, we have Srirang, Tarangini, and we
Hare
have.
Krishna, Mataji. Mataji, Lohitakshi is also here. Mataji, we will take 5 more minutes, Mataji.
Yes, sure, no problem. I'll call him in the last. So we have one more Acharya also joined. Chakrapani Prabhu has joined us. So can we receive a small blessings from him also before we start? By the time Lohitaksh can get ready. Yes, Prabhuji, please bless our children before we start this. Over to you, Chakrapani Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you all for giving this opportunity first of all. So I am not so qualified to give blessings to the children, but in whatever way possible, I bless all the children that they may perform very well in today's meeting. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It meant a lot to all of us. Thank you so much. Okay, now coming back, I'll call from Kaumara 1. Okay, Srirang is from Kaumara 1, right? Srirang, yeah. First is Srirang. After Srirang's, okay, we have one more Acharya. Oh wow, today we are all really blessed. We are having many Acharyas and Mataji's presence here. So one more Acharya, his blessing, and then we will start, okay? Krishna Chandra Prabhu, please take over. Please bless our children. Speak a few words for their well-being and performance.
I think it is Krishna Chandra of Kaumara too.
Oh yeah, Prabhuji, you did it.
No, I didn't message it. Is Krishna Chandra Prabhu really there, or it's
I
Krishna
think
Chandra?
it's Chandra. Otherwise, last should be there, no Prabhuji.
No, this is our Krishna Chandra. Kaumara too.
Krishna Chandra, you got all of us.
No, Mataji, we didn't do anything. I think Prabhuji was there, Mataji. I saw somewhere Krishna Chandra Prabhuji.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mataji. We didn't do any prank.
That was one today, unforgettable. Okay, so we will start now. In middle, if anyone is there,
Mataji, he was there, Mataji Krishna Chandra Prabhuji, then he left, I think.
Okay, so let's see. In future, I'll keep scrolling down. If I get him again, we will call him. Okay. Now we will start with Srirang. Srirang, can you switch on your video and all of you can be on mute while the performance is happening? Very important. Let's encourage and motivate each other. After each performance, I humbly request all of you present here to wish them by chanting Hare Krishna Mantra one time. Let's see how many times we chant today. All right, starting with Srirang. Yes, over to you, Srirang.
Vinodini Mataji, I made you the host so you can spotlight over this.
Oh, thank you, Mataji.
Okay.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Vitam Vitam Vatakara, Mukutta Bhava, Bhargo Bhuta ke Bhat Vibhava, Bhuta Bhavo Jana, Putana Paramapada, Muttanam Paramagati, Avayopada Tatati, Moti Kshetrajno, Nete Janyo Evacha, Yogo Virameda, Pradana Purutetha, Naradima Putima, Ketava Putotama.
Hari Hari. Srirang, what have you dressed up? Who are you today? We can't hear. Loudly. Mataji, we can't hear Mataji. Little loudly.
Bhishma.
Srirang is dressed up as Bhishma Dev today. Very nice, Srirang. Very nice. Nice mustache. Very nice. Let's all chant for Srirang, huh?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hari Bol, Sriranga.
All of you, after saying, we will go on mute. Okay, so we will not disturb others. All of you are unmuted now. Who is unmuted? Krishna Chandra mute. Ha, very good. All of you went on. Good. Okay, now next we will call Srirang. Very beautiful, very nicely you have done here. One request, all of you, you take photos of your costume and your dress, okay, and yourself, of course. Please take a photo of yourself and you post it in the role play club. Don't forget this, okay? So next I'm going to call on
Mataji, I'm not in role play club.
You're not there? I'll send the link later on. You join there, okay?
Okay.
Next, I'll call Adya and Tarini. Tarini is from Cable, so we'll call Adya and Tarini. Let's see what they've just done. Yes, dear. Over to you. Adya and Tarini, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Hari Hari Bol. So cute. Okay, please go ahead.
Bhiksham Dehi. Bhiksham Dehi. हे बलि महाराज, मुझे आपसे भिक्षा चाहिए बलि महाराज। हे बलि महाराज, मुझे केवल 3 पग भूमि का दान चाहिए।
इतना सा? ठीक है, अभी मैं दान देता हूँ।
बलि, रुक जा, मैं शुक्राचार्य तेरा गुरु हूँ। बलि, ये विष्णु है, विष्णु, ये कोई मुनि नहीं, ब्राह्मण नहीं, इसको दान मत देना बलि, इसको दान मत देना, ये विष्णु है, ये तेरा सर्वस्व लूट लेगा।
नहीं, मैं इतने युगों से भगवान के दर्शन के लिए उत्सुक था।
बलि, क्या तुम 3 पग भूमि देने के लिए तैयार हो?
जी हाँ।
बलि, अब मैं तीसरा पग कहाँ रखूं?
आप मेरे सर पे रखिए।
Hari Hari Bol.
That was lovely. Hari Hari Bol.
Chant for them first, huh? Hare
बलि महाराज की जय।
बलि महाराज आत्मनिवेदनम क्या आचार्य?
आत्मनिवेदनम आचार्य।
Hari Bol. Very nice, Adya.
Hari Hari.
Tarini, you are also in.
What is Tarini?
हे प्रहलाद,
ओह प्रहलाद,
तुमने अपने गुरुकुल में सबसे उत्तम शिक्षा क्या प्राप्त की है पुत्र?
विष्णु की भक्ति।
विष्णु की भक्ति? क्या कहते हो? विष्णु की भक्ति? किसने सिखाया है तुम्हें ये पाठ? कहाँ है तुम्हारा विष्णु? क्या तुम्हारा विष्णु ऊपर है?
हाँ।
नीचे? हाँ। अंदर? हाँ। बाहर? हाँ। क्या इस खंबे में भी तुम्हारा विष्णु है? हाँ। तो आज मैं इस खंबे को ही तोड़ देता हूँ।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
Hari Hari.
Hari
Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Bali Maharaj ki jai.
Very nice. Very beautiful, very cute.
Hari.
Bali Maharaj was very cute. Prahlad Maharaj was very cute. I have never seen Bali Maharaj. Obviously, no one of us would have seen Bali Maharaj blushing so cute. He was really cute. And of course, Prabhuji and Mataji, thank you so much of your effort. And it was very wonderful, very nice. Thank you so much. So let's all chant Hare Krishna for them. You're ready. Second time you're chanting. Count. Remember, I'll ask how many times you chanted.
Hiranyakashipu.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ramchandra, your work is to count and tell us how many times we have chanted. One work I'm giving to all those who are not participating. You have to watch, say Hari Bol, I mean Hare Krishna Mantra, and count and tell me the end. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Vamana Avatar and Hiranyakashipu Prabhu played very wonderful. Wonderful. Nice.
Yes, Jai, Jai,
Very good. Hari
Okay,
Hari.
now we'll call on the next. Who is K2213? Who is this K2213?
That is a roll number. Somebody.
It's Advai, Mataji. Advai. Yeah.
Advai.
He has become Prahlad.
Very good, very nice. Okay, we'll go with Advai. Advai over to you, spotlight.
Advai. Name the next one. Okay, now you have to play. Idhar.
Krishna, I'm Advai. My name, I'm playing Prahlad Maharaj. Just root play. He's in everywhere.
Where is Krishna?
He's in there everywhere. In here. And he's everywhere. Soul system. And he's in table. And he's in chair. And he's in computer. And he's in pillar. And he's cupboard.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari.
Cute, Advai. Very cute. It was nice, Advai dear. Hari Hari Bol. Tumba chanag madde Advai. Let's all chant Hare Krishna for Advai, for our dear Prahlad Maharaj. Huh? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
So much, dear. Okay, next we will call Madhavi. Madhavi, you can start. Okay. Oh, we have Aarti Mataji also in this group now.
Mataji, actually I am in Pavganda B.
Dear, why did you raise your hand? Then I told only Kaumara to raise their hand. I thought you're Kaumara. You're not Kaumara.
She's
No.
Pavganda B. Pavganda B.
Okay, so Madhavi, then you put your hands down. I'll call when Pavganda comes. Okay, now we will have 1 minute. We will ask our Aarti Mataji to speak few words. Then we will again continue. Okay, Aarti Mataji, please, over to you. Please encourage our students and bless them for today's activity.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Mataji, Pranam to all. Mataji, it's really wonderful. I have seen the small kids. They are playing the role of Mahajan. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving us opportunity to see all of them and realize this wonderful pastimes of all the Mahajanas. Thank you, Mataji. And really more blessing and prayers for them. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much. That was wonderful to hear from Aarti Mataji. Now we will call our Lahari to perform. Okay, Lahari, over to you. Okay, Prabhuji, I don't have the option to spotlight children.
Mataji, I think no need to spotlight. Automatically Zoom will bring them.
Okay, okay, Prabhuji.
That is also
You
better
just-
only because
Yeah, that's better, Prabhuji. Each time I have to. That's
no need. And also in the recording, all the other devotees' children also can be seen if it is
Oh,
not.
okay, very nice. Okay, Prabhuji, we'll do that.
Yes.
Yes, Lahari, over to you, dear. You can take over. You can't see your video.
Mataji, we have switched on, Mataji.
Mataji, you actually have spotlighted. Yes.
That's the way you spotlighted.
Mataji, you have to just mute everybody. So whoever is unmuted, they will be spotlighted automatically.
Okay, muted all.
Mataji, but you have spotlighted K2213. That's why we cannot see Lahari.
But I don't get that option to unspotlight. Yes, I did that. Now is it fine?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Can you see Lahari now?
Yes. Wow, I can see Lahari.
Sorry, you can see Lord Shiva now.
Mataji, I got confused if it's Lord Shiva himself or Lahari.
Hari bol.
Yes, Lahari, go ahead.
Down. Please come, Parvati.
My Lord, please accept my respectful obeisances. My Lord, I wonder, whom do you meditate upon while you are in Samadhi?
Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. My dear Parvati, please listen. I meditate about Lord Ram, holy names of Lord Ram. I get enjoyed.
Lord Ram name? But isn't he the incarnation of Lord Vishnu?
Yes, both are same, but one name of Ram is equal to Sahasranama of Lord Vishnu.
Oh, Hari Bol.
Okay, Parvati, I will come again.
My Lord, I have another question for you.
Yes, my dear Parvati, I can't say no for your word.
Thank you, my Lord. My Lord, I am so curious. You are wearing a skull garland on your body. Whose skulls are those? Please enlighten me.
This Parvati?
Yes, my Lord.
This is you. Yes, my dear Parvati, I will please listen. This is your skull.
My skull? My skull is with me in my body. How can those skulls be mine, my Lord? I am confused.
Oh, Parvati, that's not the way to your thinking. I'm thinking in previous life you were not reaching me. You were taking birth and dying. That's why for your remembrance, I'm keeping this skulls.
My Lord, I am even more confused now. Why I am taking birth and dying again and again, and you are so eternal. You are not dying or you are not taking birth. Why are you eternal and not me?
Because I chant the name of I may breathe. I may stop, forget to breathe, but I will not forget to tell Ram's name. Ram, Ram, Ram. I will not stop reciting Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavatam.
Oh, Srimad Bhagavatam. What is it all about?
It's for all the above, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. I even drink poison for his pleasure.
Oh my God. Okay. Can you please give me that supreme knowledge, my Lord? Even I want to become eternal like you. Can you please tell me Srimad Bhagavatam?
Okay, my dear Parvati, I cannot say no for your word. Please come. Let us recite Srimad Bhagavatam.
Grandaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Yeah.
Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu ki.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.
Very, very wonderful, Hari. Ultimate. Adbhutam, adbhutam.
Please
Very,
bless
very
me,
nice.
please bless me. Vinod Mataji.
So happy. Wonderful, wonderful. Costume, everything.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can Lohitaksh do his feeling
Yes,
forward,
yes,
Mataji?
So before that, we'll chant for Lahari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful, Larry.
Very
Very nice, Larry, dear. Very beautiful. And Mataji also very nice. Wonderful exchange.
Thank you for inspiring Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, dear. Thank you so much. Beautiful you look. Okay. Now to the next child, Lohitaksh. Huh? After Lohitaksh, I'll call Nimai. Yes, Lohitaksh, you can take over.
कृष्ण की तरफ फेस करो इधर से आएगा ना इधर इधर थोड़ा पहले मैं बोलूंगा आप फिर बोलना स्टार्ट करो O Krishna, I have been a fool and a rascal, Krishna. Not knowing your divine glories, I have committed great offenses to you and your devotees, all these Brajvasis. Kindly forgive me, O Lord. You are the master of the complete creation. I am just doing my duty as per the energy given by you and as per your instructions. O Lord, you are the real master. Kindly forgive me for my offenses. Please accept my prayers as I chant this Brahma Samhita.
Ishara Vara Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Nadir Nadir Govinda Sarvadharana Karanam Chindamani Sarva Shukha Bhaveksha Latsa Videshashurabi Alavalayantam Lakshmi Sahasva Mahamad Sevayanam Govind Madhyavam Ram Venum Karantara Vindathalaya Daksham Arhavadam Buddha Sundarangam Vandar Pakotika Mania Vishesha Shobham Govindamaju Dham Brahmi Alola Chandala Sadamala Mala Vamsi Tatnagaram Punageli Kalailasam Samam Divangala Itanya Tambakasham Govindamaju Dham Brahmi Annani Yesasarat Sagalin Vidivanti Vashanti Vandika Layandi Viranjaganti Anada Mayagi Sadu Yamaragosa Govind Mayuram Dhami Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hare
Oh, Mama
Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Rohitaksh, very nice. Using already the sticker that was there in the house, they made very, very innovative.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Thank you, Acharya. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Hare Lohitaksh, very nice Brahmadev.
yeah, very nice, Lohitaksh. Especially the masks and all together. It looks so good. Very nice. Thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji, for the wonderful effort.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji. Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Acharya. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Lohitaksh, dear. Very nice. Please take a photos and we would like to see it every now and then. At
Yes,
least
yes,
I
ma'am.
slowly go through all of this once after the class. Please do. All right. So next we will go to Krishna Varma. Krishna Varma, are you there, dear? Yes.
Is he seeing? No problem. What's the problem? Mataji, there is lots of shadow, no? His face.
It's fine, Mataji. Hari Bol, Krishna Varma. Dear Krishna, can you please mute yourself? Okay, good. Thank you, Krishna.
I am.
I am Chirag Gajar. My father is Maha. I am from King Nimis dynasty. I am king of Mithila. I want to serve Lord. My kingdom is by Lord mercy. Kingdom is always happy. But sometimes there is drought. Ramanas instructed me to till the land. Please join with me.
Good day, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. My plow is stuck. Why my plow is not going ahead? Hare Hare Bol. Hare Hare Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari 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 Krishna Varma.
For me. Hare Bol. She is my daughter. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Oh, Krishna Varma, very innovative, dear. Very nice. Was so innovative to see. Very nice.
Lot of hard work.
Lot of
Very
hard work.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have one more Mataji to bless us. Okay, Vrindavaneshwari Mataji, Dandat Pranam, welcome to the role play.
Dhanyavad Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. This is so wonderful. I would have missed. Actually, I got late. All the kids are doing so nicely.
Yeah.
So nice, Mataji. Thank you for the efforts for inviting us. I am enjoying every moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Your presence and blessing, it means a lot to all of us. Thank you so much, Vrindavaneshwari Mataji.
I'm inspired, Mataji. Please bless me. That I'm able to impart knowledge the way you're doing, and all these kids are performing. My God, mind blowing.
Madhiji, not to mistake anyone, huh? There is one saying in Tamil. நம்ம ரோடு போட்டா நம்ம கோடு போட்டா அவங்க ரோடே போடுவாங்க, no? That actually implies a lot to KCShiksha. We just give one instruction, 12 Mahajans, that's all I told. But so much of efforts and encouragement and motivation, so many things are coming out, and it's so wonderful.
Yes.
Nothing from my side. I think it's devotee parents who are helping their kids. Wonderful to see them. Can't wait to see more.
Yes.
Okay, so now one last performance from our Kaumara, then we'll be moving to Paugata. Nimai. I know what Nimai is. Nimai is what? Yamaraj today, no Nimai? Hari bol. Nimai unmute. Nimai and
Hare Krishna Mataji, me and Nima are enacting the role play club of Yamaraj instructs his messengers.
Jai, waiting to see.
Mataji, Nima is Yamaduta and I am Yamaraj.
I got the info yesterday. Hari bol. All the best. Let's
Ha ha! I am Yamaraj, the Lord of Death. Where are my servants? I wonder where they are. They went to take sinful Ajamal soul. Where could they be? My Lord! What happened, my dear servants? Didn't you bring the sinful Ajamal soul? 2 people came and took away Ajamil's soul. Who are those 2 people? They're Vishnu Dutas. They were beautiful and effulgent. They told that Ajamil at his time of death, he screamed, Narayana. What did he say? Narayana? What did he say? Huh? What did he say? Narayana? What did he say? What happened, my Lord? My Narayana, my dear, Narayana, out of all the demigods, is the supreme personality of Godhead. Even if one jiva recites Narayana or any other name of Krishna at his time of death, even if he is most sinful, he will go back home, back to Godhead. And I will tell you one thing, my servant, do not ever go to anybody, these bhaktas who have Kantimala and Tilak. Sankeyam Varihasyam Va Stabam Helanameva Va Vaikuntanama Grahanam Ashe Jaga Haram Viduhu. It is always proved by the Shastras that anyone who is more sinful can go to the spiritual world even if he is more sinful. If he chants the name of Lord Narayana at his time of death. Madhura Madhure Vyapi Mangale Vyapi Mangalam Pavanam Pavane Vyapi Hare Namai Valam. Everyone please chant. Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hari Hari Bol. Very nice.
Hari 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 Hari.
Hari 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 Bol.
Nimai, such a wonderful Yamaduta. I never seen so beautiful Yamaduta.
Looks like Vishnu Duta.
I never imagined. Very nice.
Yamaduta's Yamaraj.
Very cute
Devotee
Yamaduta.
Vishnu Duta, devotee Yamaduta.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Nimai and Tarangini. It was very nice and wonderful and blissful to watch you all perform. Very good, very nice. Okay, I think we are done with Kaumara. I hope I've called all the Kaumara kids. Now all the Kaumara kids can please put your hands down. Let me call our Pauganda kids. Pauganda A we will start with. Pauganda A, can you please raise your hands? Who's from Pauganda A? We have Balaram. Yes, Balaram, you can start.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My name is Balarama. I am in Pauganda A. Now I am going to act like Prahlad Maharaj. Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. Shabanam Kirtanam Vishnum Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Tasyam Sakyam Matma Nivedanam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Hari Bol. Very
Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Balaram.
Let's chant for Balaram once.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Rama.
Okay, now let's my Kaumara student. I'll let Hari Sarvottam. I didn't call him only. Hari, are you ready? Hari Sarvottam, ready na? Hari Sarvottama. Hari Hari Bol. Start. Hari, you're muted, dear.
Kapilo Manuhu Prahlado Janako Bhishma Balirvaya Sakirvaya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice. Explain madu. Yaar dress ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು? ಹೇಳು.
Yamaraya.
ಯಮರಾಯನ. ವಾವ್. ಯಮರಾಯ ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇನ್ನು ಬೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳು. ನಮ್ ಯಮರಾಯನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಜನರು ಹೆದರಿಕೆನ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಹರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಮರಾಯ. ಶಿವಜಿ. ಶಿವಜಿ. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಹರಿ ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಯೂಟ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಹರಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಯರ್. Let's all chant for our dear Hari Sarvottam. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Prabhuji, no comments for Hari Sarvottam. Just say anything. Come on.
Hari Sarvottam did very nice. Nice attempt.
We expect more.
Yeah. I think we just prepared just now by
Very
seeing
nice.
others. We just
My
planned
God,
it.
just now.
Just, yeah.
Hare bol, Hari bol.
They were running around trying to find something.
Very nice, Rosie. That was very quick and so nice. Within few minutes he has practiced and done. It's very nice. Very good, Hari Sarvotam. Okay, now to the next.
And the
Okay,
pronunciation of Sanskrit verses was excellent, Mataji.
yes, of course it is. It was. I was saying that because he's saying it in Sanskritam, I wanted him to say it still more loudly, so that everyone can hear even more nicely. That was the only.
Yes.
Wonderful. No doubt in that. Yes, now to the next child. From Pauganda Ye, we have only Balaram, no one else. Giridhar, I remember he was Pauganda Ye. What happened to Giridhar and all? Alright, never mind. Next, we'll go to Pauganda B. Ram, are you noting down how many times we are chanting? No laughing. Are you noting down or not? Ram, are you there? Ram Charan?
Mataji, I'm
Sweet. So sweet.
Ramachandra.
Thank you so much, dear. Okay, now for Pauganda B, who are all there? Pauganda B. I'm lowering all the other hands.
Madhavi.
Madhavi, you want to perform, dear?
okay, Mataji.
Okay, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I am Sukhdev Goswami. I would like to tell my previous life story to all of you. I was a parrot in my previous life, named Sukha. I was not an ordinary parrot. I was the personal parrot of Srimati Radharani. I would take messages from her to Krishna and Krishna to her. The time came where she had to go to the spiritual world. And then I also wanted to come with her. But Radharani assured me that wherever Harikatha is going on, I will not feel separation from her. Telling this, she went to the spiritual world. I was searching for a place where Hari Katha was going on. Finally, I reached Kailash. In Kailash, I saw Lord Shiva reciting Srimad Bhagavatam to Parvati Devi. I hid between the leaves of the green tree and I started hearing the Harikatha. Lord Shiva was totally absorbed in reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, and in every few minutes, Mother Parvati would make some sound like so that Lord Shiva would not stop reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. After some time, Mother Parvati slept, and then I started making the sound same as Mother Parvati would make. When it was about to end, Mother Parvati got up and then Lord Shiva asked her that how was the recitation. She begged forgiveness and told that she had slept in between. Then Lord Shiva asked her that who was making that noise. She told, I don't know. Then Lord Shiva was looking here and there, and he then spotted me on the tree. Then he thought that I was not qualified to listen Srimad Bhagavatam and I would make many disturbances. So he wanted to kill me with his trident. Then, seeing this, I flew away, and Lord Shiva ran behind me. Then I came to the hermitage of Srila Vyasdev, where Srila Vyasdev was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam to his wife Bitika. In between, she yawned, and I entered in her mouth. Lord Shiva came to the hermitage and told about the parrot. Srila Vyasdev told he has been eternal by listening Srimad Bhagavatam and now he can't be killed. Listening this, Lord Shiva went away. I was in the womb of Mother Bitika and then I became a baby. My father also, after the assurance of the Lord Vishnu himself, and he told that Maya Devi will not affect me. Then I came out. And then again I listened Srimad Bhagavatam from my father Vyasdev too. Finally, I also got the opportunity to recite Srimad Bhagavatam to the great king, Parikshit Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Madhavi. That was wonderful. I know the effort of making puppets, and you did it so wonderfully. It was very nice, Madhavi. How did you do those colorings and all?
Means we draw Radharani and all the puppets Shiva and then I colored and then we draw the same thing on the cardboard and then we stick it and then we put the ice cream sticks.
Very wonderful, Madhavi. Your color on your hand, your skin. What have you?
That was a paint.
It was a paint. Okay, my God, you put so much of effort. Huh? Very nice, Madhavi. Beautiful. Very nice.
Very, very wonderful, Madhavi. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Very nice coloring and very nice way you with all those small puppets and all you made with so much effort. Very, very wonderful. Very happy to see this whole thing. Very nice.
Acharya? Thank you, Acharya.
Let us chant Hare Krishna mantra loudly.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Mataji, Anki is also to participate, I think.
You can just raise your hand, dear. Otherwise, I will not know. Raise your hand, okay?
Acharya?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mataji
Darshan.
can address. Yes.
Yes, Darshan.
Yes,
Mataji, Madhavi put paint in her face and in her skin also, Mataji. She'll get allergy, no, Mataji. We'll put paint in our
Not having
hands.
allergy, I think. See,
Madhavi, what did
Madhavi,
you put?
Darshan is so worried about you.
That is the reason I asked her what did she put. She told paints, Prabhuji. She has used paints.
Which paint means water paint?
I'm not sure. Madhavi, are you there? Maybe she went to wash it out.
Yes, Mataji.
Which
Fabric?
paint did you use?
Yes.
Did you put the fabric paint or coloring?
No, Mataji. Not the fabric paints, the poster color.
Couldn't hear you.
Mataji, she told poster color.
Poster colors. Okay, okay.
Better put the natural, some natural haldi inside like that, using natural materials maybe. It will not have any
Next
reaction.
time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good point, Darshan. Nice. We can take care.
Acharya, when I made a paint with grapes, Acharya.
With
Purple.
grapes.
Wow.
Really? Very nice. So you can tell how to make blue color paint.
Acharya, but it one time it came, Acharya, and one more time it did not came, Acharya. First time it 20 times I tried it, Acharya.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, some fruits can be used for blue color, jamun and other things maybe, but to get them. Okay, good point you said. It's one of the arts actually.
If we can't make that, so also in the market there is body paint. So they do not make allergy. We can put that too.
One of the
But the
64
better
arts called Nepatya Yoga. Nepatya Yoga. That is to make different color of colors.
Yes,
Okay.
actually, last time when Mandi was Gopal, we also kept a black color. We kept it that time water color. Then it went off and no allergy it caused.
Okay, good. Yes,
Okay.
Mataji. Take over.
Mataji, Radha Kripa. Yes, Mataji, sure. I'm calling out. Gaurangi Radhe, then we will call Radha Kripa. Radha Kripa is from Pauganda.
Kaumara one, Mataji.
Kaumara one, yeah.
Okay. Gaurangi, we'll call Radha Kripa first. She's very small, dear, and then I'll call you. Very sorry. I really wanted to call you next, but I missed out Radha Kripa, or maybe they joined. Just check out.
That's okay, Mataji.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Okay, now Radha Kripa, please perform there.
Krishna Vacha Iti Madhirubakal Pita Videshna Bhagavati Satvada Pungave Vibhumi Kamo Bhake Kochit Vihartum Rakudem Beyus Yatmama Pravaha Tribhuvana Kamalam Tamala Varnam Ravikara Gauravara Ambaram Tadane Vabhurala Kapala Vavradana Nabjam Dayasam Kiprayati Yudhidura Karajo Viduna Vishwa
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol Radha, very nice.
Radha Kripa.
Tell me what you have to say loudly. You should say, I am this today. That is role play club. Okay? Come on, say me what you are dressed up as. Come on. Loudly you say.
Bhishmadev.
Bhishmadev. See? You should say, Mataji, I have come as Bhishmadev today. No? Very nice, Radha Kripa. Very nice. Kaumara 1 is very nicely trained in role play. I think so many Mataji's training. Very nice. Very good, Radha Kripa. Thank you so much, dear.
Really, Radha Kripa knows Kunti Stuti, many shlokas from other, Bhagavatam shlokas she knows. Very, very wonderful.
Very nice. Wonderful to have your association, Radha Kripa. Of course, all the other children. Let us chant for our Radha Kripa once. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Very nice,
Hare
Radha.
Hare.
Next, we will go to Gaurangi Radha. I know what Gaurangi Radha is. Let's guess, okay? Gaurangi Radha, let's make others guess. Apart from those who are in the role play club who saw the messages from them, don't reply. Rest all can try and guess. Let's see.
Narad Muni.
Oh, very nice. So, Chalu, you all found out. Very easy. Very good.
I already know it because I just asked her, what have you become? Actually, I can't understand.
And Mataji, I was not able to identify Radha Kripa, and Lohitak said, "Mama, ये तो वही है, वो नारायण नारायण करते हैं ना, नारद मुनि, ये वही है." And I said, okay. He told me, Mataji.
Blessed to have all your association children. Very good, Lohitak. Very nice, dear. Wonderful. Noting down the details of the role play activities. Very good. Okay, now on to Gaurangi Radha. Let's all go on mute. Very cool.
Narayan, Narayan. Hare Krishna, Gurus and my friends. Today, I'm going to perform as Narad Muni. Let me narrate you a story. One day, Yudhishthir Maharaj had performed a Rajasuya Yajna, where Lord Shri Krishna had to kill Shishupala because of his misdeeds. From Shishupala's body, a divine light came and went into the body of Lord Shri Krishna. Yudhishthir Maharaj was
You are on mute, Gaurangi Radha.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was playing. Sorry, Mataji's. We'll start again.
Yes, sure, Mataji. You got muted, I think, in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know how. Okay, no problem. Gaurangi, can you
Sure.
start again? Yeah.
Narayan, Narayan. Hare Krishna, my gurus and friends. Today, you have guessed, I am going to perform as Narad Muni. Let me narrate you a story. One day, Yudhishthir Maharaj performed a Rajasuya Yajna, where Lord Shri Krishna had to kill Shishupala because of his misdeeds. When Shishupala left his body, a divine light left from his body and came into the body of Lord Shri Krishna. Seeing this, Yudhishthir Maharaj got confused. Then, suddenly, he saw Narad Muni in the assembly. Narayan, Narayan. Yudhishthir Maharaj asked, "O great sage, Shishupal was he hated Lord Shri Krishna since childhood. He has to go to hell. Then how did he go to heaven? What is the secret? Please enlighten me." Narad Muni said, "Narayan, Narayan. Lord Shri Krishna does not hate anyone. When the world cannot hold the burden of wickedness, That time, Lord Shri Krishna takes an avatar to restore the balance by killing the wicked and protecting the pious. The punishments of Lord Shri Krishna are anyways boons. Shishupal and Dantavakra were the two main gatekeepers of Lord Shri Vishnu in Vaikuntha. When the four Kumaras cursed them to become three people in the world and take three forms in the material world. That time, their first form was Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Second was Ravana and Kumbhakarna. And third is now as Shishupala and his younger brother Dantavakra. The Lord has to kill them to help them go back to Vaikuntha. It is beneficial to come and make some relationship with the Lord. Yudhishthira Maharaj was convinced by Narada explaining him. Hare Krishna. Narayana Narayana.
Hari Hari. Narayana.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Krishna
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Rama Rama Rama. Very cute performance, Varangi. Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. Please bless me.
So nice, Gaurangi. Very, very wonderful.
Beautiful,
It was very cute and it was very good performance.
Very graceful and beautiful.
Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
Pogandadi students are all feeling proud. They're-
Yeah, we can see that. It's so nice, Gaurangi. I'm seeing you, I think, for the first time in live, actually. I've never met you in the other occasion. I don't know why. But I always thought someday I would meet you. But it's wonderful to see you do the acts. And I'm telling this now because she has a YouTube channel of her own and she is preaching Krishna consciousness in this small age, taken so much of effort by her parents and herself. It's a point to be mentioned. Thank you so much, Gaurangi. Very nice, very graceful, as everyone told. Very blissful to hear from you. Very nice.
all the stars in KCShiksha. All many stars are there.
Prabhuji, we should keep a note of all this.
Thank you, Prabhuji. It is all your mercy.
Very nice. So now we chanted Hare Krishna Mahamantra for her, but let's do it Narayana Narayana. Come on, we are from role play club. So can everyone do this? Narayana
Narayana.
Okay. Now, have I left anyone else? I mean, do we have anyone from Paugandasi? Do we have anyone from Kaishora? You can please raise your hands up. Purvi, what happened? I expected you and your sister to do some enactions. Purvi, Manvi, siblings should take a chance like this, no? Together you can do wonderful acts. I hope to see you all next time, okay? All right, dear, no problem. So anyone else? Have I left out anyone? Please to raise your hands. Oh, so now is the time for the conclusion. Okay. Yes, Purvi dear, tell me how many times we chanted?
Mataji, we have chanted 12 times.
12 times. Let's make it 15. Can we? All of us, 3 times more. Sir. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Actually, we have recited 13 times, but like I'm noting down like how many they have, how many plays they have done, like means how many plays we have done, that many times, how many times we have chanted, that many times.
No problem. No problem. We just want to chant. That's it. Come on.
Plays,
No
12 role plays.
No problem at all. We just want to chant. How many more times? No? That is the mood, isn't it? We just want to chant. One reason for us to chant, that's all. Thank you so much, Purvi. Meant a lot to us. Okay. Now, coming to the conclusion. Firstly, I would like to thank.
Actually, Gomati and Bharat wants to do. They have raised their hand and they.
Yes. Gomati and Bharat. Hey, thank you so much, Mataji. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice. I'm new to this.
Mataji, we are sorry. We are not part of the role play club,
No,
so we did
no.
not.
Mataji, no problem. This is included in KCShiksha. You might have missed the link. That's all the differences. Please, waiting to see yours.
So we can start, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, sure. Please.
So they are playing the role play of Dhruva Maharaj and Narad Muni.
Okay.
Mataji, I want to do Narsimha Dev drama.
Okay, so after that, sorry, yeah, please start.
बालक, अब तुम्हारा अभी भगवान को तपस्या करने का समय नहीं है, तुम अपने घर जाके खेलो कूदो और मस्ती करो। नहीं बालक, मैं बताता हूँ, ठीक है, काम में आओ। मंत्र का जाप करते
Mataji, you can mute others.
I'm muted, Prabhuji. They have a baby. I think it's Bharat's brother. Hari bol. Very nice, Bharat and Gomati. Though we couldn't, we heard a little bit. Then again, your baby brother was also into the act. So little here and there we would have missed. But still, wonderful effort. I think this was like a last minute effort by you and your parents. Very much appreciable. Very nice to see that you people get inspired and just like that you planned and you did. So that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Gomati and Bharat. Can't hear you, dear.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
For conclusion, anyone else wants to perform, please raise your hands or call your.
Mataji, Keshav want to say.
Keshav wants to say. Okay, Keshav.
Keshav, do drama.
Yes, please. You're muted, Keshav.
I am Narsimha Dev. I am Hiranyakashipu.
What happened? You people are muting and speaking to each other. Come on.
Bhanupriya Keshav, it is muted.
This is like an on-spot performance, dear. We have to wait. Bhanupriya and Keshav, unless you unmute and speak, you won't be spotlighted and we can't see you. I saw this cute little Narshandev. I don't know where he went now. Keshav, are you there? Okay, I think. Mataji, is it the time to conclude?
He's killing Hiranyakashipu, Mataji, I can see.
Yes,
Maybe you can pin. Yeah, they're doing something.
You can spotlight them. Mataji.
It's done, Mataji.
Yeah, Bhanupriya, you are in mute. Unmute kar lo.
Mataji, you can spotlight them.
Come close to the camera.
Fighting, Mataji. Hiranyakashipu and Narasimhadev. This is like a mute performance. I like it.
You have to guess what's happening. This is also one.
I like it.
Me too. I'm with it. I think we have to guess what's happening.
Maybe we can sing Namaste Narsimhaya for them.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can sing. Confused about something.
Thank you, Mataji.
Only fighting.
Was not killed.
Only fighting.
Where's the climax?
Fall down now.
Climax.
Narasimhadev didn't be. Yeah, you have to kill Hiranyakashipu, right?
The demand of climax scene.
Hiranyakashipu has become very, very merciful. Doesn't want to.
True. Our Narasimha is so merciful, he doesn't want to kill. He's just still fighting. Okay, very nice, Bhanupriya and Keshav. It was very nice. Wonderful. You made
can
us all
unspotlight them.
I've spotlighted probably. They are, I think, switched on.
No, you can remove them from spotlight, I think. No.
Yes. Okay, children, I think now we have come to the end. Let's conclude it. First, we would like to thank all the acharyas and Mataji's presence here and blessing. Prabhuji, can you please take over? The Shesha is speaking too much, I think, no? He's not.
Yeah. I would like to say, and I think after that others can say, parents can also share their experience, maybe one or two, and then we can conclude. It was very, very wonderful. Instead of watching TV, watching any other activities on which is not connected to Krishna in any way, we can watch our children play Krishna conscious role plays, and it is very natural. There is a play called Make Believe Play. Children love to be playing this game called Make Believe Play. Means they imagine certain things and they feel that they are part of that, and they make all those who are around them and all those objects around them as part of their game, and they play like this. It's a very natural. Children want to play like such things. Even at the age of 10, they would love to play, continue this make believe play. So it's a very natural urge for children to play this make believe play. And role plays, actually called as Anushilana Krida, is very natural for them to be in as a, taking a part and think of Krishna. So it's a very, very wonderful way of being Krishna conscious, and role play activities are a very, very powerful medium. Prabhupada very clearly instructed, let one become Rama, let one become Hanuman, let one become Ravan, or let one become Krishna, Balaram. So like this, they can play and be Krishna conscious. So very, very powerful method of being Krishna conscious. And I congratulate all the role play club devotees who are taking part. Mataji has been exceptionally very enthusiastic and pushing forward. So I congratulate each one of you who took part and who participated. You can mute others now. Yeah. So I thank all the acharyas and matajis also being present here and encouraging everybody. And I'm very fortunate to be part of this program. Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. I think she is attending, Vinodini Mataji is attending. Okay, Mataji is back.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for coming. I thought you were busy and maybe you won't come, but it was very nice to. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, and thank you all the acharyas. Let me name them: Aarti Mataji, Chakrapani Prabhuji, then Hema Gopi Mataji. Then we have Tarini Mataji, Radhanuga Mataji, and we have Samarpita Mataji. We have Vrindavaneshwari Mataji. You're so encouraging, so motivating. They get so much. Wonderful to have you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much, all the Matajis and Acharyas. Thank you so much for coming and blessing our children. And thank you all the parents for putting so much of effort and making this event a very nice, blissful one to watch, and we can never forget some things when we do this. This is one among them. I will never forget the performances, all the performances. Everyone was beautiful, wonderfully done. Please take a photo and post it in the role play club so we can post it in our other medias, and it will motivate. It's taking photos is not like the material things is take photo and no, that's not the aim. The reason why we ask photos for every event we do is because when other children see you perform this way, they will also have that. They'll get that sense of doing. So it'll be a big motivation for them. So let's motivate each other. Let's inspire each other. Let's enjoy and share the bliss as always. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I want this. Can you send this recording, Mataji? For Lahari?
We will put it on the YouTube and share.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Acharya.
Hare Krishna.
If any parent wants to speak a few words, they can speak, and then we will end. Any parent would like to say?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. I'm really very, very thankful for such a beautiful opportunity which you have given us. It's really wonderful to see everyone. Uh, uh, and we are looking forward for more role plays to be performed like this. Please, as soon as possible, please post the next topic so that we can prepare much more better and much more. It was a very short notice, at least for me, because I was not prepared for it. But I'm very thankful to you and Prabhuji for giving us this opportunity. Mataji also, Raspriya Mataji. Please bless us, bless our kids always. Thank you,
Thank you
Mataji.
so much, Mataji. Sure, Mataji. This program, especially, it motivated me also to maybe have to come up with so many topics. Our kids are so wonderful. So it's like a mutual thing. That's all. It's nothing. But surely we will. I mean, I will pray for all the kids who are in KCShiksha to come up well in their spiritual life. Thank you so much, Mataji. So anyone else would like, any other parent would like to speak?
Mataji, Hare Krishna Acharya, Hare Krishna, all the Matajis and Prabhujis here. Thank you so much, Vinodini Mataji and all the team of KCShiksha for giving us this wonderful opportunity and putting us in, so much of imbibing us in this cultural activity and looking all other children doing so many things. It's like, as Prabhuji rightly said, instead of watching some movie or something, we can involve in this, and it's a bliss to watch each and every child doing the same thing. And these kind of things actually bring entire family together. I mean, doing something like this, and we never put Shiva costume for Lahari, but this is the first time. We didn't know how to do, what to do, and how to connect with our thing and all. But somehow we thought what she can do and all. It's very wonderful opportunity for us also, Mataji. Thank you for engaging all of us in this beautiful presentation.
Thank you, Mataji. That is your snake. Very cute, Larry, dear. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Such an inspiration to have you and Larry in the family. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Huh?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, I would like to say a few words.
Please,
It was
all
just
yours.
a big surprise for me today to be part of this program. And I could see all the hard work coming from the children, and very sincere children are there. And they're actually the real actor heroes. And they can, inspire us, all of us. So I'm like blessed to be there and watch all of them. Wonderful. They've put in so much effort. Great. All my blessings are there with them.
True, Mataji, very true. They are the real heroes. Thank you so much. That meant a lot to the Role Play Club members, I believe. Keep that in your mind. You are the real heroes when you enact something Krishna conscious, isn't it? Let's keep that in our mind. That was very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else would like to speak can unmute and speak, or we can end the session.
Hare
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much, Mataji and Prabhuji. Mataji, especially you are like putting so much effort for this role plays. You are always encouraging children. Somehow, nowadays I'm not well, as not able to encourage my children. But now they are being encouraged, or maybe they will be performing next time. So please bless Radharani and Hemangi so that they can also boost their enthusiasm and they can put their hard efforts for the next. Thank you very much, Mataji, and thank you all the performers, all the parents who worked very hard for their performance of their children. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna and Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'm hearing from you after a very long time, I think. Thank you so much for speaking up. Very happy to hear from you. Obviously miss my dear Hemangi a lot. Would obviously expect her to do the next time, as Prabhuji told. Though children are not participating this time, even if you sit and chant Hare Krishna with us, it's like participating only. So let's have that in our mind. Thank you so much, Mataji. So anyone else?
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Gaurangi Radha's mother. Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity that you've always given us. And we have discovered that we are very slow, and you have had a lot of patience on us, and you've kept always us encouraged with different topics. So thank you, Mataji. We really look forward to doing more and be more active in the role play club. So thank you for all blessings. And all the acharyas and Matajis are wonderful. Gaurangi Radha is really enjoying. Thank you.
Wow, very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being so encouraging and motivating in role play club. I will always expect the reply from, I am such sort of, when I put something, I expect this, the Mataji will reply something. So I always expect your reply because you're always very active there. Then I think, okay, someone is listening to me finally. So that is the thing. So thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much, Gaurangi Radha.
Yes, Mataji, what you said is very true. Even I'm a big fan of Zarna Mataji. She's putting on YouTube her videos, Gaurangi Radha's video. I'm a big fan of her. All the kids, they really performed very nicely and they put their hard efforts, and I'm really very much grateful to all of you for performing. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
We will see comments on YouTube. We will see many little Krishna what we were today feeling oh wow, they did so nice. We are not required to see other things. This is only so nice. So much creativity. We can also get so many ideas. Everyone are doing one or some other creativity. It's so nice.
Jai, very nice. Testimony ki jai, testimony video ki jai. I was just kidding, dear. Very nice. Hari bol. Thank you so much, Purvi. It meant a lot to us. I'm happy to know your realization. This is a very wonderful thing. Children coming up and speaking out is so good to hear. Thank you so much, Purvi. Next time, don't miss it. I would like to see you also. Okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so with this, I think, can we end, or do we have anyone else who would like to speak? Or can we end? I think we are ready to end. Isn't it, Rasapriya Mataji? We'll end, right? Okay, thank you so much for being with us. We started at 10:30. It's exactly 2 hours now. 10:30, it's 2 hours. Thank you so much for being so patiently with us and listening to us, and obviously enjoying the wonderful performance of the kids. Let's end it with the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Last but not least, all glories to Vrindavani Mata, Vinodini Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji.
And Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Nothing I did. I only told 12 Mahajanas. This was so huge. So there's the parents and wonderful kids. Thank you so much. Yes, one of them has asked for the recording. As Prabhuji told, it will be available on the YouTube. Thank you so much. Let's end the meeting. I'm the host, so I'm leaving. Hari Hari Bol. Meet you again with another new topic.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Krishna Mataji Pranam. Hare Krishna Mataji Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Shriyasi Hari Bol.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam to all of you.
Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Gauri.
Pura Nilama. Dandavat Pranam. Dhanyavadaha.
Another one you left. Ram Ram. Where did it go? Come on. Ram Ram. See, I got you. Okay. All right. Can I end?